everyone, and welcome to my Gramma Gamer Channel. I'm Mia, and first I want to apologize for this video. As I stated previously, they're doing construction on the building that I live in. I have a new patio. The people above me all have new decks, but they also put in aluminum siding all around my patio and the entire front of the building and along the side. So that means they were tearing down the old wood and hammering each piece of siding. And did I mention that my building is 3 stories tall? Oh my gosh, and during this video, they would drop stuff down from above or turn the music up suddenly since it was plugged into my patio electrical sockets. And all of a sudden, it would be down low, and then all of a sudden, it would turn up really super loud, and it would scare me, or actually, it just startled me. It didn't really scare me. And so I kept pausing to look out, you know, how when something startles you and you stop, well, that's what I was doing. And then one time I heard this thud. I was like, oh my God. So I kind of jumped up, and you'll hear me stammering because I didn't know it was what it was. But it was just a toolbox. And since I'm reading from, it was suggested to me that I read from a script. So I was reading from the script, and I hear this thud, and I'm like, I jump up and I'm heading over towards my window to look out. I'm trying to read the script, and I'm like, I just left it in here. I'm sorry. I'll do better on the next one. By that time, the construction will have moved on, hopefully, onto the other side of the building. Okay, for the real reason we're here, saving Gil retainer style. Use your retainers, send them back out, make them work, sell what they bring back, have them help you make Gil, and then store the Gil on them. As I stated previously, watch it build up. See, you can tell I'm reading this, and it's so bad right now because somebody just revved their engine up outside. To hire a retainer, this is where we'd come to. Here's the retainer Vocat, and you can rehire a retainer. You would dispatch them to Lomenza. If you want to get rid of a retainer, this is also where you would go to. You can also, set their jobs, and then you can also view the market tax rates. And right now it says Lomenza and Gradania and Olda are all normal, and Ishgard and Kugane have reduced tax rate at the moment, and then you can learn about the tax market itself. Okay, and I'll even read that to you. Where to go to? Learn about the tax market. To make their taxes more attractive to prospective sellers, city-states will often lower the percentage of tax that is collected from each sale. Reduced tax rates period can end earlier than indicated if areas require maintenance. Okay, so it just they're just telling you that in some areas it's a reduced tax. In order to obtain a retainer, you must complete a level 17 main story quest, The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and see Momodi in the quicksand and Olda for the quest. Speaking of Momodi, did you know she's involved with a younger guy in a love story in the post office quest? Oh, she is way too cute. You gotta see that and do that and complete that quest. It's just great. Okay, anyway, back to where we were. Once this quest is completed, not the love story quest with Modi, but the actual quest, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can pick out your hottie retainer from the retainer Vocat located in the 5 vendor areas. One in each of the 3 main nations, one in the Jeweled Crozier and Foundation area, and now one in Kugane. Set your retainer job class as the job that you will be leveling to 70, whether it's magic, war, or a land job. This way you can give your retainer your hand-me-down gear and weapons, and again, save yourself some gil. Your retainer will level as you level your job. However, they will not go any higher than your current level. So if you're level 40 in a land job, botany, fishing, or mining, they will only go up to level 40 as well. And then as you progress, they will progress every time you send them out. They will also need gear upgrades. This is why you make them the same job as you, so that you can just put your old gear on them. Does that make sense? Sometimes you can change your retainers. Also, not sometimes. You can change your retainers, however, your retainer will have to start back from level 1 and start all over again. And then again, that job will level up as you level up yours, especially for the war or magic jobs. The Disciple of War or Magic will bring back different items than the Disciples of Land. However, everything they bring back is sellable. One thing to keep in mind is that everything they bring back, you want to sell, make some gil. That's what you're here for. Okay, you're going to need ventures in order to send out your retainers. Okay, this is a little more work, but it's totally worth it. You can get your ventures in the following ways. From quests, from the levy quests, obtaining them from the Grand Company with your Grand Company seals. It's 200 seals for one venture. Now, this is a little bit more work, but it's really super easy once you have it all set up. It's the supply and provisioning and the expert delivery, referred to as your daily turn-ins. And you'll get that once you reach the second class in your Grand Company. That's when the expert delivery unlocks. Okay, but to talk about the supply and provisioning first, you can buy stuff and mats or the actual daily turn-in that's required each day, and just turn them in, and you'll get Grand Company sales for that. You can buy those off the market board, or you can buy them from the material supplier. Yes, that's not saving you gil, but if you don't want to level up a crafting job or a land job, or if you don't want to level up a crafting job, then you need to, you'll just buy it. That's what you're going to have to do, what you got to do. It takes a little bit longer to do this, but slowly you'll level, and then your retainer will level, and even their level 1 through 5, you can still send them out on ventures. By the way, anything turned in that is HQ, high quality, is double the seals. So you definitely want to turn in high quality stuff if you possibly can. Okay, now to discuss the now to discuss the expert delivery. Once you reach Now to discuss the expert delivery. Once you reach Sergeant second class in your Grand Company, the expert delivery unlocks. This is the easiest way to get Grand Company sales and then purchase those ventures. All of those new and used pink, green, blue AF gear and the primal gear that you have and can get in all those dungeons, you want to greed on everything. You just greed, greed, greed. Don't pass on anything. Just greed on it. And anything that drops to you, turn it in for the Grand Company seals. When I'm low on seals, I just go into one of the lower dungeons and just have at it and turn everything that I possibly can in. And now with Stormblood, I just go run the level 70s, greed on everything, and those are 1,350 seals just for one item to turn in. And just a side note on the Grand Company seals, you can buy items with them, potash and coke, and there's all kinds of other things that you can buy from the Grand Company and put on the market board and make a lot of gil there. Okay, there's a lot of ways to make gil in Final Fantasy XIV. There's crafting, gathering, playing the market board, buying from vendors, and selling those items on the market board. There are lots of videos, and there are a lot that are a lot more detailed than mine are. So check those out. I mean, there's some really super great videos out there, so please check all of them out. Well, that's it for my videos on how to save gil by using your retainers. Thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy this video. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. Push all those buttons. My name is Meayumi, and hopefully my next video will be out sometime next week. Thank you again. Be safe and take care out there.